Hello, everyone, and welcome to Nails and Beauty Talk. I am your host, Asia the Bird. To have a very special guest with us today, she is a nail artist. Please welcome Nihya. Hello, Nihya, and welcome.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, hello, hello. Glad to have you. So I want to go ahead and really get started by asking where you're originally from and tell us a little about your upbringing.
Okay, so I'm originally from New York, the Bronx. Not too much because people like to be like, "Oh my God, the Bronx is dirty," but it's cool. It's cool. I grew up on the less dirty side, I guess. I'm
Mm-hmm.
originally from New York, and then I moved to Georgia after my father was murdered when I was two.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm the only child. It's just me and my mom. I have a brother on my father's side, but we are slick estranged. But anyways, I moved to Georgia when I was five, and I've been here on and off my whole entire life. Um, I still have the accent, and everybody's like, "Huh, you moved here when you was five, and you still got an accent." I go back and forth a lot. I talk to New York people every single day, so my family
Right.
is from New York. That's how the accent is still here. It's not as thick, but it's there. So yes, that is my upbringing. I live in
Mm-hmm.
Lithonia, Georgia, which is on the outskirts, so not
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta, but like
Okay.
23, 4, 5 minutes away.
Okay. Yeah, that's really, really cool. So I want to get into as far as your school experience. So what has been like your school experience, like a high school, college, beauty school, things of that nature?
Okay, so I'm the only child, like I stated before.
Mm-hmm.
It's just been me. I'm artistic, not autistic. I'm artistic, very creative, and I don't know. I'm real bubbly and sweet, a girl's girl. All through school, I've always had friends, lots of friends. Pretty popular. If I wasn't comfortable, I was quiet. But when I was comfortable, I talked. I was getting kids out of their shell, talking to everybody. High school, I moved around a lot. But when I finally like got to the school that I was in, like my two best friends from my previous school came to live with me, and I
Mm-hmm.
was out of my shell. I made a lot of friends, and some of those friends I still have to today. I'm like a real keep the same friends type of girl.
Mm-hmm.
So, just that's always been it. Even when I went to nail school, I kept the same friends. I'm just a friendly person. Like I'm literally a girl's girl. Like I'm
Right.
not a I don't do the catty drama. I like to gossip and listen, but I'm not doing all of the catty stuff. I'm a girl's girl. I love empowering women and
Mm-hmm.
just being around feminine energy. Like that's just me. So I'm
Yeah, absolutely, most
cool.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally, absolutely. So, were there any hobbies of interest prior to joining the nail industry?
No, just nails. Honestly,
Right.
honestly, like when I was in high school, my best friend's mother had she was in cosmetology school and she had brought home the little stripers, and me and my best
Mhm.
friend was like sitting there doing the stripers, and the first design that I did, and my best friend was like, "Oh, that's ugly. I don't think this is for you." And I'm just like, "Hold on, bitch, like." Everything I do the first time that I do it is good. So I sat up
Right.
like all night doing this like crisscross layered stitch design. And when we
Mhm.
woke up in the morning and she saw it, she was like, "You did that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, bitch." And she was like, "Okay, that's good." And I was like, "Okay." So literally from that point, Asia, I have been doing my nails, doing their nails, designing, and it just took a toll. I'm an artist, so I like to doodle and stuff, but literally
Right.
just nails. That was the hobby and it turned into a career and I've been doing it ever since.
Now, how would you describe, like, your nail art style? How would you describe it?
Ghetto. Ghetto. I love ghetto fabulous things. I am a versatile person, so it's like from the crispiest, plainest French to the most
Right.
extravagant eye catching nails. I would
Mhm.
say eccentric,
Okay.
eclectic, ghetto, urban art.
Yeah,
That's
that's
how I'm
really,
gonna
really
describe
cool.
it.
Yeah, that's cool. So you have your own nail business called Who Did Your Nails. So tell us about your business and how did you develop your business over time?
Who did your nails just came. That's literally the thing that people say when they ask, like, "Oh my god, who did your nails?" So that was the name. Originally, it was supposed to be like a fucking nail tech. That's what it was. It was supposed to be fucking everything. A fucking nail tech, a fucking nail salon. Like it was supposed to be fucking everything. And then my mother was just like, why would you name it that? That is so raspy. That is so crazy. And I'm just like, Mom, it's catchy as hell. Like, oh, where you going? I'm going to a fucking nail salon. Why you gotta curse? That's what it's called, a fucking nail salon. So that's what it was supposed to be. But my mother was in an uproar about it. She did not like it. So I just changed it to Who Did Your Nails, and that just stuck. Who Did Your Nails is quirky and fun and
Mhm.
free and
Mhm.
loud and black
Right.
and just that's Who Did Your Nails. Just authentically raw myself, and the clients that I serve are the same way. So that's just the brand. Everything from the the shirts and the clothes. Everything is just broad out there, black in your face.
Hmm.
So
I
that's
want to move on and talk about more about your business. Were there any setbacks that you had in regards to developing your business? Were there any setbacks at all?
Yeah. When I first started, I never wanted to really be a nail tech, honestly, Asia. I never really wanted to do it. It was not something that was um lucrative for me. Like I didn't think
Hmm.
that it was lucrative. I never saw any other black nail techs. That's not something that I wanted to do. But my mom saw the talent and pushed me to it. And once I did it. But
Right.
when I graduated from school, I graduated like the top of my class, and I was very knowledgeable about everything. And then I go into salons, and I ended up bouncing around a lot because I didn't really like the treatment. I didn't like the way that I was being treated. I was 20 when I went, and everybody else was like older. And I don't know, there wasn't a lot of camaraderie in the salons amongst the older women. And not saying that it was anything deliberately towards me. It was just I
Right.
just saw it and I didn't really care for it because again,
Right.
I love women, and it's just like to be in that setting where the women were not friendly or helpful or
Hmm.
nurturing when I would have been. I didn't really like that. So I bounced around a lot until my mother was just like, just come home. And I'm like, no, nobody's going to get their nails done at the house. That's stupid. But here I am. 11 years later, I have been working from home and booked and busy often. So it's a blessing.
Hmm.
So those are the setbacks. Just not having the nurturement from the industry or the backing from the industry. Just being around others. That's why I'm secluded at home.
Hmm. Now, what advice would you give as far as for nail techs who want to start their own nail business?
Go to school.
Hmm.
That's first and foremost. Well, do your research on what it takes to get licensed and in your state. Because I had a
Hmm.
girl come to me from another state, like Milwaukee. I don't know where it was she was from. She was from someplace far and
Hmm.
weird. And they did not require licensing in her state to do nails. So do your
Mm.
research for sure what it takes because it's probably it's different in different states. But I
Right.
I would say go to school. Even though I did not have the best salon experience, go and get in a
Hmm.
salon just for a little bit, just to get your feet wet, just to see how it's going to be. And honestly, do that. Go into a shop and then just see how it goes.
Hmm.
And then if you don't like it, then change it, pivot from there. So that's my and be yourself. Definitely be yourself. Don't try
Right.
to look on Instagram and I want to be like her. You don't really know how they really are. So just be yourself.
Hmm.
If you are weird and shy, be weird and shy because you'll find your village of people. If you are
Right.
stuck up and bougie, be stuck up and bougie. You'll find your girls for that. There's people
Right.
and everybody. So just be your authentic self. Be a good person though, and be
Yeah.
a good authentic version of yourself. That's the advice I can give.
Yeah, absolutely. And also being the greatest version of yourself as well. Put your best foot forward as far as whatever it is that you do. And that's the whole thing with you. And, you're absolutely talented. Your work is absolutely incredible. And I love how you express yourself with different colors, with different designs. And definitely as a nail artist or nail tech or a personal nail artist, definitely put your best foot forward in any design that you do for clients or even if it's personal nails in itself.
Yes, because I've had a lot of girls who were like dark skin or like my complexion or darker, and we'll talk about colors and stuff, and they'll be like, "No, I don't want that. It's not gonna go with my skin complexion." I'm like, "Hold on." Everything goes with your skin complexion. It doesn't
Right,
matter if you are the darkest of dark or if you are the palest of pale. Any color
right.
goes well with you. And I want that stigma to be broken for them to feel comfortable with exploring with color, because you can't just say like that doesn't look good for you, especially if you're not
Right,
trying, or if you're worried about what other people have to say, like, oh, this yellow doesn't go good with my dark skin. No, baby, it goes good, and it's what
right.
you want. If you want that, then you should have that. So yes, be the
Mhm.
best version of yourself and encourage your clients to step out of their box and try different things, especially if they don't really know you at first. um
Absolutely.
that's the best way to do it, because then they'll eventually start to trust you, and then you'll be the
Mhm.
only person who they go to.
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. I found something interesting. You mentioned a Threads post about why you have no interest in regards to doing celebrity nails. So, why do you not prefer to do celebrity nails? Could you expand on that?
Yeah, celebrities are so it's so tricky, because
Mhm.
you want to do the celebrities because you want the clout, you want the money.
Mhm.
And a lot of the times the money is not worth it. The time is
Mhm.
not worth it. The
Mhm.
person's energy is not worth it.
Mhm.
And the whole experience overall. Now, don't get me wrong. I've done a plethora of celebrities, and I've met a lot. I've met more good than bad.
Mhm.
But I just feel like it's a waste, because if they're not a fan of you, my friend Cookie, shout out to Nails by Cookie, that's my girl, and I saw that you interviewed her. That's my baby. She told me that if they are not a fan of your work, then don't work with them. And I
Right.
hold that dear and near, because that's the truth. If they just want a nail tech, then they're probably going to treat you any old type of way. You're on a time crunch. It's just
Right.
stressful. It's so
Mhm.
stressful. And I know a lot of people want that experience, and they're thinking that, oh, the celebrity is going to jumpstart my career. That's not necessarily the truth. That's
Right.
not necessarily
Mhm.
the time. And we put such emphasis and fantasies on doing the big name clients, and sometimes it just ends up being very disappointing. And I like to be comfortable. I like
Right.
to be comfortable, and because I love doing nails, anything that's going to in the place that I'm at now. Let me say that, because in the
Okay.
beginning, if I was uncomfortable, that was fine, because I was a beginner, and I felt like I had to
Mhm.
go through it to get to this point. I'm 12 years in the game now, so it's just like if
Mhm.
I had to now, if I'm uncomfortable, I don't want to do it. If I don't feel like it's
Right.
going to serve me properly, then I take myself out of the situation. And a lot of the times, celebrities, they want you to come at 1 and 3 o'clock in the morning, bring all of your stuff just to get one thing.
Mm.
They want you to last minute do this person's nails, this, that, then third. It's a lot going on. I don't smoke weed.
Right.
Everybody want to smoke weed and blow the weed in your face and all of this. Oh my God. I have been in some really compromising positions doing celebrity clients, and I'm just uncomfortable, and then they don't want to talk to you. I like to talk to my clients and get to know
Mhm.
them and stuff, and if I can't do that, I'm just it's not a job to me. So it's just not worth
Right.
it, honestly. To me, it's not worth it. I've had some women who were worth it, some great celebrity clients, some great tippers, some great energy, some great experiences, but I just don't think it's worth all the hoopla, honestly. For me, it's not.
Mhm. Yeah, and that's understandable because, it can take a toll, mentally and things of that nature, and, I know people talk about like, working with celebrities and things like that. But I think also too, and I like how with celebrities, nails are more prominent in, with celebrities like Sweetie, Megan Thee Stallion, many others. The thing that I'd see what celebrities do, like there's some that will tag their nail artists, but there's not a lot
Yeah,
that would tag
same.
them. So I think, it's not just with working with the celebrity, but it's also like, are you going to give credit that this person did your nails? Because that makes a ton of a difference to get more of a clientele.
It does. And it's also based on who the celebrity is. Like, I love the fact that Megan and Coco Michelle are close. I love the fact that
Mhm.
Custom Nails and Sweetie are close. And it's just
Yeah,
like you could tell that they love and value their nail tech. If I could get a celebrity who loved and valued me for me and trusted me and loved my work, then I would definitely do
absolutely.
it. I would hop, jump, and skip wherever the hell they wanted me to. Because I'm
Right.
like that for my regular clients. My regular clients are my celebrities. Whatever they say goes. They tip well, they feed me, they making sure that I'm good. So it's just like if I had a celebrity who was coming to me strong like that, I would be good. You know who wanted to do that with me? And I kind of was like, Natalie Nunn. She
Mm.
wanted to develop a relationship with me because she liked me, and I liked her. It's just my life was just not
Mhm.
at the point where I could like drop everything and just
Right.
go to her when she needed. And she wasn't even like here; she was still by coastal in
Mhm.
in LA. But she was a really, really, really nice client.
Mm.
So
I
yeah.
wanna also get into the marketing as far as with nails and just with nail art. Like, what are some of your tips as far as, like, for nail tech and nail artists to market their work?
The content, social media is wild right now. It's so
Right.
crazy, but it's such a vast place for you to move around. Now the algorithm don't be fucking with a lot of us. Like, it's kind of hindering us. But to market
Right.
yourself, I think the thing that has gotten me all of the accolades, well, not accolades, but the attention, um
Mhm.
has just been my authenticity, my rawness. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If I see that
Right.
everybody is liking pink nails, I'm gonna post pink nails. I'm gonna post a slew of pink nails and be like, oh, this is for my pink girlies. And the pink girlies are gonna come and comment and flood the comments and like it and
Right.
share it and all that stuff like that. Like, you have to know your audience to,
Mhm.
excuse me, market towards them. I have, because I am such a raw person,
Mhm.
the raw girlies follow me. So everybody, so I'm catering to them in my content
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
just the stuff that's making myself more relatable to others.
Right.
So once I see that, that's where I go. So it's like a post I just posted, like, oh, I'm posting the nails and I'm like, oh, you want to know a secret? Read the caption. And then it's like, read the caption. It's just like, don't you hate when people make you read the caption from a damn video? Like, just say what you got to say in the video. It's funny. It's funny. It's relatable. It's raw. It's just like, girl, yes, I hate that. So it's just a lot
Mhm.
of relatable content to people. Sometimes I say things that other people are not going to say because they're trying to uphold an image on the internet. But that's the stuff that makes me me. And that's the stuff that people love.
Mhm.
So that markets towards them. Like, or when I'm doing like what I used to do is like when I'm doing a cartoon character, I'll do the outline and then I'll post it and
Mhm.
be like, what character is this? Clearly, bitch, that's Scooby Doo. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's gonna comment and be like,
Right.
it's Scooby Doo, it's Scooby Doo. So then the more comments I get, the more engagement. Then they're looking forward to the finished set. I'm
Mhm.
posting. It's just stuff like that, you know? And it's just
Right.
stuff like that that just comes to mind. Anything that's going to catch the attention. I remember when I wrote like fuck on a nail over and over and over again. And everybody's like, oh my God, you're so raunchy. And I'm just like, yeah, like fuck it. Like, so it's that's just attention, that's attention grabbing.
Mhm.
Anything that is going to get the masses going, like when I did the
Mhm.
black dick magic nails, they were appalled, just so gobbed and gooped and just upset about it. But it's just like it's art, you know what I'm saying? So whatever is
Mhm.
gonna catch them, and post your art. Post your art from when I first started to when it was looking shitty to now when it's looking great and crisp and clean and just chef's kiss. People like a Cinderella story. So it's like you start
Mhm.
off dirty and gutter and all that stuff like that, and you emerge into a princess. People love that. So just post your content, girl. Just get it out there.
Mhm. Absolutely, most definitely. Now, as far as nail products, what has been some of your favorite nail products for nail services and nail art?
Okay, so look, I'm gonna do a shameless plug, but me and El Banaya did a collaboration on a line of striper gels, art striper brushes.
Mhm.
That's my favorite product. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, yeah, of course you're gonna say that it's yours. It is. It's mine, and I love it. Hold
Mhm.
on, let me see if I can grab it. really quickly. I should have this on deck. But yes,
Ooh,
this is the
that's
box.
cool.
Look, I can't open it because I have a lot of them. I have a lot. I use it a lot. I use it a
Yeah,
lot,
yeah.
but this is my favorite product. Obviously, my favorite acrylic though to use is Premium Nails. I love the liquid. I love the
Mhm,
acrylic. It works for me. Dutty gal, shout outs to her. She's now the toe BBL, toe goat BBL.
mhm,
She has amazing acrylic line and she has one of the best top coats on the market.
mm,
Samoy acrylics, she's in Texas. I'm gonna shout out everybody if you give me a chance. Those are some of my favorite products. Nail Teak by Class Act. Um, I just that those are the things that I love. My clients know that I love them. Like I
mhm,
use them all the time. My favorite top coat is Koopa. Those
mhm,
are my favorite things. Yeah, those are literally my favorite things. So that's it.
mhm.
Look, I'm all dusty now.
I want to go ahead and push forward and talk about the nail industry. What are some things you like about the nail industry, but also what do you think are some of the things the nail industry could be improved on?
Support. Support. I'm not really here for the OGs who are not like taking up under the younger girls that are coming in. The younger girls are putting on in a different type of way. They have some
Mm,
flawed things that they do, but everybody does. The OGs have flawed things that they do, and I appreciate their innovations and their powering and prowess to just take over and show different type of things and different type of art. And I think that
mhm,
everybody should support everybody. I feel like the whole competition of everything, I feel like that
mhm,
should be over and done with. I feel like it shouldn't be that way because I don't give a fuck if a woman was doing nails in the same house as me. She could be literally across from me. She could be doing nails better than me. I'm going to
mhm.
praise her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going
Right,
to because my clientele is for me. So I think that that is the issue that I have with the industry is just how competitive it is. But I mean, everything is competitive. But I feel like us being black, I feel like we shouldn't be competitive with each other because it's a
right. I
lot.
agree.
It's people out here. It's everybody is here for everybody. Like I just named several black products that I like. And I have all of them. It's not like I'm gonna be
Right.
like, oh, I don't fuck with her, so let me just get this product. No, like buy it all, use it all. You know what I'm saying? Promote it all. And I just think that if we even like the Asians stick together, no funny shit they do. And the Spanish people in the industry, they stick together. But black women are constantly pitted against each other, old, new, young, whoever. No, we should just be all together, supporting each other and just being cohesive with one another and just like shout outs to her, shout outs to her, shout outs to her. Even if we do the same type of work, shout outs to her. So that's the
Mhm.
problem that I have with the industry. Also, people are now being judged for what they look like when it should be judged for the talent. I don't understand
Right.
that. I feel like a lot of times I'm overlooked because I am a plus size girl, because I'm a big woman. And I don't really understand that because what does that have to do with the nails that I'm doing? What does that have to
Right.
do with my talent? What does that have to do with my character? And I don't know if it's an Atlanta thing or if that's a worldwide thing. I mean, it could be a worldwide thing, but I live in Atlanta, so that's all that I know. But I don't really care for that. I think a lot of times everybody is wanting to be like aesthetically pleasing, and that's why I like
Right.
deem myself like the non-aesthetic nail tech because my aesthetic is being non-aesthetic. But I think that you should not be judged off of the way that you look. You should be judged off
Right.
of your talent. And yeah, that's what I think.
Absolutely. It should be a judge as far as what you bring to the table. Absolutely. And the thing is that it reminds me of what Miami actually talked about, how we are pitted against each other and, things of that nature. And we shouldn't be, because we should be supporting each other as Black people in the nail industry. And the thing is that with the nail industry as well, there's an aspect of racism. There's an aspect of where Black women are not credited for the contributions of the nail industry. And that's also a problem as well.
It is, and I really don't understand that. Like when I told you when I first started, I never saw any Black women in my area that was doing nails. I didn't have anybody really to look up to. And when I used to
Hmm.
go to the nail supply stores, I get dirty looks. Even like anytime it's like dirty looks from them or whatever, and it's just like, even though I don't really care for the treatment that they treat Black people, I fuck with the way that they stick together though. I fuck
Hmm.
with that. I like the fact that they band together and it's like us or nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of like that, and I wish that Black people would adapt to that quicker than later, because we still are doing that years and years later. That doesn't make sense to me. Why are we
Hmm.
not banding together? I don't give a damn if you do the same type of nails as me. I don't care if I just don't care.
Right.
I feel like we should support each other. So it's disheartening for sure. But I wish that we
Mhm.
fucked with each other like how the Asians stick together with their own people. I wish that we did. Close the
Mm.
rights.
Mm. Yeah, absolutely. So I want to go ahead and really talk about nail artists. If you had a top five list of your favorite nail artists, who would they be and why?
Ooh, you want to know something? And I'm not even trying to like do this right now. But you that girl. You is that girl. When I was on your page, I said, this is some crazy shit. Your work reminds me, I don't know if you know her, but her name was Nail Girl NYC. And
Yeah, I heard of her. Yeah,
yes, oh my God,
yeah, she was mad talented.
oh my God, the goats. So you up there for me. You is up there for me. Nail Girl. Cookie is my hands down favorite nail artist. Love her. Coco is one of my favorite nail artists.
Hmm.
Um, Holly with the good nails.
Hmm.
She been burning shit up. She been burning shit up. She's so good. Cookie just is always a staple for me. Like, that's my
Right.
nail sis. That's my good Judy. I love me some Cookie. My friend out here, her name is Dasa FX. Chef's
Hmm.
kiss. The artwork, like her artwork is so good. Me and her aesthetic is similar. She's so good. She did these stained glass art nails that she had did
Hmm.
for what's her name, Ming Lee. Top
Mm.
top tier. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. I pray I don't. Dallas, me and her aesthetic is similar. Shout outs to her. She's that
Mm.
girl as well.
Very talented.
Very talented. Um, Candy Yams. I will be
Mm.
remiss to not mention her name. She doesn't do the same type of art that she used to, but in the
Hmm.
beginning, it was Shorty for me. It was Shorty for me. Candy
Hmm.
Yams was like the innovator, and I
Hmm.
fucked with how outspoken she was. And I really wish that I know she's like, everybody is elevating and stuff like that, but she was that girl. She used to pop her shit so bad. Oh, favorite. Those are my favorites. I pray I'm not missing nobody.
Hmm.
But yeah, y'all them girls. Shout outs to y'all. Shout out to you. You be doing it.
Yeah, thank you so much. Much appreciated. But definitely, I want to add also Miami Ashley as well as Custom T because they're very,
Oh
very talented
yeah, yeah, yeah. See, I'm
too
saying I
as
don't want
well.
to forget nobody. I don't want to forget nobody. Yeah. Miami Ashley been doing it, doing it, doing it, doing it for
Hmm.
the longest. She been putting on
Right.
Custom T. Fire ass nails. Her stonework is really good
Right.
as well. Her stonework is chef's kiss. Shout outs to the girls. Shout outs to the girls. Oh, I
Hmm.
love nails so much. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah, I totally agree. Like another OG is Spiffster. Like Spiffster, I love her work. Her work
Come
is
on,
very, very cool.
Chicago. Come on.
Yes.
She she is the one, like, her work was so intricate, and she
Right,
literally had her own way of doing nails. It was
right.
unique. Yeah, that was definitely them 2000, them 2010s. Them 2010s the girls was eating.
Hmm.
They was
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, totally. I want to get into fashion. So if you had to describe your fashion style, how would you describe it?
sexy comfort. Sexy fucking comfort. Again, ghetto. Like, I would definitely put on a dress, a fire ass dress. Make sure the cleavage is showing, the legs is out, with
Hmm.
some dope ass sneakers. Like, you gotta have the feet. You gotta have good
Wow.
feet. Like,
Sneakers,
oh,
yeah.
I love good sneakers. But I like to be comfortable. I will wear like a sports bra. I have very top
Hmm.
heavy. If you know me, you know I have some big old bitties. Okay, a sports bra because I'm comfortable. Some cute cargo sweats, a cute denim, big ass earrings, cute hair, lashes to the gods, cute feet, badass bag, cute neck,
Right,
chains. That's me.
right.
That is my style. Around my birthday, I get super, super cute. February 1st, that's my birthday.
All right.
Yeah, so it's coming up. And I always have on a really cute ass dress and no shoes. Or I put heels on for the picture because I have to show it off, but I don't wear heels at all. Um, but yeah, that's just me. I just like to be cute, like cute, sexy comfort. That's me. That's my style.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. I want to go ahead and push forward and talk about mental health. So, in what ways have you been able to juggle being a businesswoman with mental health?
Um, I am a person who talks to herself a lot. And over the years, I have realized that I have developed anxiety badly. Um, I have a lot of great people around me. My mother, my cousin, my friends. I don't have yes men around me. And whenever I'm struggling with something, if I tell them, like, I can release it to them and not release it on them, but to them, and they
Right.
can talk me through it properly and help me go through that. So I am very sane. My mental is very healthy. And the only thing is just that I overthink things in a loop. That's when the anxiety comes in at. And I'll just
Hmm.
keep on going. But if I like talk to my mother or talk to my cousin or my friends or whoever that I'm close with, then they'll just give me that reassurance that I'm not, crazy or anything like that, and
Right.
that I'm thinking properly. A lot of prayer. God is definitely my strength. So I just,
Hmm.
go through that. But also, like, I'm an empath. I noticed that. And if my clients come in and they're holding something heavy, um they'll release it on me, and sometimes when they leave I feel drained. I feel heavy now, so
Yeah.
I just have to pray it away and give it away and just try to stay in good standing. Like, I know that they needed to give that away to somebody, so it's good that it's me because I'm mentally strong. So but
Hmm.
definitely being in the nail industry, messing with other people, you have to be mentally strong because you'll crack.
Right.
You will crack, and people will literally try you every day, every client.
Mhm.
You might not have a lot of them that try you, but you'll have them that try you. So you have to stay
Right.
prayed up, meditated up, get your sage, whatever it is that's going to cleanse the spirits and just keep all of the negative energy away. Do that for yourself. But mental health comes into it, and people don't think that it is, but it's a lot of exchange of energies. A lot of
Right.
exchange of energies. So you got to do whatever it is to just make sure that you are coping properly.
Absolutely. And the thing is with me, I'm the same way. I overthink and things like that. And when you talk to somebody, it releases that. that stress in your mind or that anxiety, like, oh, okay, everything is cool, everything is okay. And I think it's good to also have a support system, but also I like how you said, when people dump on you, it can be just draining, and then it affects you, and then it ruins your day. So I think it's also too is being mindful, of also who you surround yourself with, but also be mindful of the problems that you give to people, or what you share with people, especially, that's something that clients have to understand too.
Yeah, because I think everybody who comes here, they immediately. I have girls who walk through the threshold and just start crying, and I'm just like, "Well, what the hell is going on? What's wrong?" And it's just like they once
Hmm.
they leave, we've talked about the situation, so now I'm uplifting them, and then they feel better. So they trust me to tell me how they feel because I'm a safe space for them. I'm probably the first
Right.
person to know everything. I'm the first person to know if they're pregnant, if they're gonna keep it or not, if they are getting a new job, starting a new business
Right.
venture, getting a divorce, getting married. I'm the first person to know everything. I'm a secret keeper. And I actually pride myself on being a vault for them,
Right.
being the secret keeper for them and just holding that for them because I know that people are not as nice as I am. And sometimes they take advantage of it, but I just pray about the people who do, and God takes those people away.
Yeah, absolutely, most definitely. Now, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Owning the school.
Mm.
I that has been a dream of mine for a while. I had my first class with somebody who took a class from me maybe 6 years ago, and I didn't
Mhm.
want to do it because I have a potty mouth. I have a sailor's mouth. I curse a lot. And
Mhm.
I just didn't, and I'm so comfortable with me that I'm not thinking that, oh, I need to teach anybody how to, I'm not thinking I'm professional enough to teach anybody anything. And
Right.
we were me and my friends were going to Vegas and I needed extra money. And so I did a class. And that's just as real as it comes. Like I wanted the money. I charged $275 for the class per person. And I had 5 girls in the class. I did a deposit of $75 and I did the kits and everything, and I was nervous as shit. I was
Mhm.
nervous as shit. And
Mhm.
my first class went off without a hitch. And by the end of the class, all girls were just like, you were made for this. You were made to be a teacher. You talked so well, so eloquently. You explained it in depth, in detail to where we got it. It was great.
Mhm.
And after that, I cried because I felt so great and so honored that even these 5 women who I could have passed on my knowledge in a way that they could take it and become a business themselves, it was just amazing. So after that, I felt like education is where it's at for me. I don't really care for the way that schools are teaching the girls nails because it's just for state state board purposes, when I feel like
Right.
we should be pushing out people who are ready to start a business today. They should be able to graduate with the knowledge to start a full-fledged nail business today. And that's
Right.
what I want to do. And I feel that that's such a disservice that they're not able to do that. So that's why I see myself in 5 years. I see myself
Mhm.
married, baby, one baby, and a schoolhouse owner, and just having the business that I want, and just teaching other nail techs the game
Mhm.
properly.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Definitely, most definitely, absolutely. So I want to go ahead and talk about body positivity. So you're an advocate for body positivity. What has been the journey in regards to self acceptance and self love, but also too, what will be your advice for women who struggle with self confidence?
My mom is she's my biggest everything. She's my best
Mhm.
friend, she's my biggest supporter, she's my just everything. Um my mom was a big woman, and then she had the gastric bypass surgery,
Mhm.
maybe the sleeve. I get the bariatric surgery, excuse me. And so she
Mhm.
lost over 100 pounds. But before that, my mom has always instilled in me, you could lose the weight. you could lose the weight, but other people can't change being ugly. So that's what it was. And I ran with that. So anytime that I was made fun of for being a big girl or anything like that, it's like, oh, I could lose the weight, but you can't change being ugly. And so that mindset has literally shaped and molded me to be the confident bad bitch that I am. I could be 60 pounds or 600 pounds, and I'm still shitting on bitches every single time I step out the house. And that's the mindset that I have. But also, because I'm a girl's girl, I don't need to put other women down because I feel good about myself. That's not what it is. And I think a lot of people do that. In the culture now where we have all of the BBLs and everybody is getting a horrible rep about that, I feel like that commend to them. Kudos to them for seeing something that they wanted to change. You don't have no ass, now you got some ass. You got a stomach, now you don't got no stomach. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, good for them. And I just think that if you want to change yourself, change yourself. Change yourself for yourself though. Don't do it for other
Right.
people. And just build that confidence. If we're in a world where you can change what you want to change, I don't want to change right now. I feel like I am gorgeous. I feel like I'm beautiful. I feel that I tell myself that, and I have people surrounded by me that tell me that. Just because you're fat doesn't mean that you're unhealthy or whatever. I don't have diabetes. I don't have high blood sugar. I don't have any of those things. I am healthy as hell. I probably can't outrun your ass, but I probably outlive you because I'm very healthy. Um,
Hmm.
and I just think that those are things that shouldn't really matter to people. If a person is happy, they're happy. I've never not gotten a man because I'm fat. I've never not gotten a job because I'm fat. I've never not gotten the client because I'm fat, even though I think that I am being judged on being fat. But what's for me is for me. So it's just like I
Hmm.
have to I have to understand that, and just keep pushing. Surround yourself with people who love you and love you for yourself. Tell yourself that you are beautiful, and if you want to change something, then change it. Don't make excuses for it. You're skinny and you want to be bigger, gain some weight. You're big and you want to be skinny, lose some weight. You want to gain some
Hmm.
ass, want to close your gap, you want to, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is that you want to do, because there's so many things that you can do. Just make sure that you're mentally ready for that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's mental health ties into body positivity as well, because if you're not mentally healthy, you cannot be positive about your body or the way that you look. So just get your mind right, change what you want to change, and make sure you are happy with you.
Absolutely, most definitely. Last but not least, where can people find you on social media? And how can people support you and your business?
Flynih, it's not Flynn. At Flynih, FLYNIH __. And I think that's on TikTok and on IG. And I think it's on Twitter. We don't call it X, we call it Twitter. You know what it is.
Right.
I'm not on Facebook that much. Facebook is outdated. If you go on my Facebook, it's hashtag who did your nails or Nihya designs nails, two N's for designs and two S's for nails. Um, yeah, that's it. That's how you find me. I'm available. I answer my DMs when I can. Don't overflow flood me, but I answer my DMs. I'm a very open person. I talk to whoever about whatever, whenever, uh, just hit me
Hmm.
up. I'm here. My books is open for January. My schedule has changed, but I'm available. I'm here. I'm kind of booked, kind of not. It's cool. Just hit me up. Just hit me.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Thank you so much, Naya, for jumping on the show. I love your work. Your work is absolutely great. I really enjoyed our conversation. I appreciate that you're being raw and real, and I love how you're bubbly. You have a very bright spirit. I really enjoyed our conversation. This was really, really cool. So thank you so
Yes,
much.
thank you for having me, Asia. I loved it.
Yes, thank you. Take care. Bye bye. Hello, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to click the bell for notifications. Also, follow me on my social media platforms and be on the lookout for more interviews to come very soon. Take care, stay healthy, and stay beautiful. Bye bye.